When I was a teenager, I was very naive and careless. I remember I would add random people on Snapchat and they would add me, and it never occurred to me the dangers of it. One day, this guy added me. We're going to call him Ben. Ben was around 6 years older than me. I was 14 at the time. He would message me a lot and it was all friendly at first. He was interested in me and what I had to say. Then the messages started to take a turn. He got very flirty very fast. I knew this was wrong and I never flirted back. But over time, he kept on overstepping with each message he sent. It got to a point where he said he wanted to handcuff me like he did to his previous girlfriend, and he sent me inappropriate photos of her handcuffed to a bed, naked, from when they were together. When I expressed discomfort and explained I didn't like the things he was sending, he made such disgusting remarks to me, saying I probably had certain relations with my uncle and liked it, etc. After this, I stopped replying to him. I informed my teachers at school, and I didn't quite realize how big of a safeguarding problem it was, so they were obligated to tell my mother. Later that day, I received another message from Ben. This time, it was different. I was in my bedroom in one of the back rooms of the house, overlooking the backyard and the garage. Our road had a road behind it, specifically for garages and cars to park. It was dark outside, and I sat down to open the message. I like your red hoodie. I have never been so scared in my life. My hoodie was red. I closed my curtains and ran downstairs to tell my mother. You know how I mentioned I was naive? It really shows when I tell you I forgot that I had my location on public. Anyone who I added back could see where I was. Ben knew where I lived. My father ran into the garden and out to the garages, but nobody was there. My mother immediately called the police to make a report. Nothing was ever done about it. To this day, I have no idea what Ben even looks like. One time, I was scrolling with my friend we're going to call Julia, and we both got a snap request from this girl we're going to call Sophia. She added us saying that she was transferring to our school from New Zealand and wanted some friends. Although we didn't tell her what school we went to. We didn't think anything of it at the time and just befriended this random girl we met online. Fast forward a few weeks later, when she joined our school, she saw us and immediately ran to us. She started getting manipulative after a while and created drama with my friend group. She blamed it all on my friend Julia, and we all dropped her because we believed this transfer student. Julia and I had known each other since kindergarten. Sophia then started getting toxic towards our group and was making up lies about them one by one just to get closer to me. I, yet again, didn't think much of it and was happy that I had found a new friend. Sophia then switched up completely and started begging for our friend group back, but they all denied her, so she came running back to me. Fast forward a few weeks, and she started getting touchy and all up in my face, wanting to hang out and sleep over every day. I started getting suspicious of her actions and caught on to her act. Turns out, rumors had spread around the school, and she was my dad's girlfriend's daughter, my dad who I have no contact with as he's abusive, and they wanted me to go to their house and take me from my mother and her family. I transferred cities and schools, and I haven't seen anyone since. In January of 2025, I met this guy from Quick Add on Snap. We both lived in the same city and had the same interests. We started chatting every day, then started hanging out with each other, and we also started having sleepovers. We got together sometime in February, and I even lost my virginity to him. My friends started talking and asking me about him and wondering if he has any social media they could follow. I said no because I didn't even think about him having any type of social media such as Instagram or TikTok. I later asked him that day if he had a TikTok account and if I could follow him on it. He gave me a hesitant no, and I said okay and brushed it off. 3 weeks passed and I got a snap from my friend. She said that she found something and was wondering if I knew anything about it. It was apparently a TikTok account my boyfriend had. I said I didn't know anything about it and I will check out the account when I'm home. Hours later, when I got home, I searched up his TikTok account. I couldn't find it anywhere in my public account, so I went onto my secret account and I found out I had been blocked on my public account, and that's why I couldn't find it. I started looking through his account and I saw white supremacist likes and reposts on his TikTok, and they were all from scarily sexist TikToks to Nazi and nationalist type of TikToks. He also posted Save Europe type of videos. And I found out he's also a skinhead. I didn't even know what to do nor what to say. We had planned out a date that same evening. I stood him up and he called me and asked me where I was. I asked if he could come over to my house and he told me he'd be there in 10. He knocked on my door and I told him I wanted to talk outside. We went to my backyard and I showed him the TikTok account. He started getting defensive, telling me it's a fake account, even though it clearly has his face and his name in the account. I told him, I'm sorry, but we cannot be together anymore because I don't feel comfortable being with someone like you. He just said, okay, and stormed off. Later, he blocked me everywhere and I haven't talked to him since.